Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on. Did you just slice that? Thanks.
This little BD1 character might actually be a little bit more useful than Cal initially gave him credit for. I think I like this guy.
The Vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
Alright, now for more tutorials. The Hollow Map. This thing is pretty incredible, and you're going to see me refer to it a lot, but it does definitely fall into one of my favorite video game tropes in making maps easily accessible and its own button, instead of having to go through a series of buttons to scroll through and find it. So we can go and zoom in, we can zoom out, we can rotate, and just basically do everything that you might think. Anytime you see any of these yellow sort of lines, it indicates an area that we can access and that we should probably go and explore. So yeah, at first this is a little bit weird to read, but it becomes second nature very fast, and this is where we gotta go. So everything in between is a mystery, but that's fine. So starting us off, BD1, I just want to say this is probably my favorite droid in all of the Star Wars universes. He reminds me so much of Ori, like my cat, and it's kind of incredible. If we run over here, this is not something I think we can do.
I sense something over here.
Yeah, as do I. Our first enemy, check it out. Ooh. So these guys will die in a single hit, but something you'll notice, we can't actually progress a whole lot here first. I think this is just a dead end. Oh, hi. But we do want to explore some of these echoes. Now, there is an achievement tied to collecting as many of these as possible. I think there's somewhere crazy around 130 of them in the game, maybe 120, but you only need 70 for the achievement. The main reason you want to get them is not only for backstory and lore, but also a good portion of experience. So let's do it.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
It's a dead Splox. So you can get more information in the data bank if you really want, but I think Cal does a pretty good job of summing it up for us. So there's a lot of information in this that is just super interesting, but we're not going to dedicate a whole lot of ability through that. So through a rare ability known as psychometry, Cal can receive information. Yeah,
No
I
way
think,
through here.
yeah.
Guess that's why BD1 warned me.
Oh, did he? Oh.
All right, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
Yeah, a little sassy, but yeah, that whole cutscene with the Seer I thought was really cool, and I liked it a lot. It's just so cinematic, and that's just like a taste of what we get to experience later once we start getting into the throes of the game. But as of right now, we got to go and follow our new droid buddy, and he's going to tell us to go this way. So sometimes BD1 will actually run off on his own and find things to scan, and if that's the case, you won't be able to access your map. Case in point, he's busy. He's busy staring off over here.
Gotta get across this gap somehow.
Oh, well, luckily for him,
The zip line?
he doubles as a zip line, because of course he does.
Whoa! How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
Okay, now, because this game is in the style of a Metroidvania, and you can generally do certain things that you're not supposed to, or at least try to look at things you're not supposed to quite yet, there is an optional boss that we can fight right now in the form of one legendary beast. And we're not supposed to be able to do anything remotely close to fending him off quite yet. So let's go ahead and meditate right here real quick. And we're not going to take him on just yet. We'll give it just a minute while we go and, you know, collect ourselves. But life enforcement respond, and we're good. Yes, that made a whole ton of sense. So we'll keep following BD1, because there's a couple of things we still need to do. And here we go.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe. Just like back at the scrapyard.
Yeah. Anytime you're standing on one of these pipe things, you can always just drop down and use your inhumanly upper body strength to come up here. Huh?
BD1, I'm coming.
No, no. How dare you? Oh no, he's hurt. Oh, okay, that was really, really good. I don't know how he... All right, fine. I tried to slow it down for BD1. Oh, poor guy.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomp link is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
Yeah, I mean, the same way we came in through here, I'm supposing, but this is kind of interesting. This little workshop. And now we can finally customize lightsaber. So let's do it. We don't have a lot of materials, but because of a very recent patch, I think this only came out a month ago or so. Not even a month, a week, right? Middle of January, something like that. We now have the pre-order premium content available free of charge. So that's really cool, and we'll go with it for now. Over the course of the game, there are a ton of collectibles we'll be able to find, and a lot of them will be materials to customize our lightsaber. And right now, we don't really have the coolest things at our disposal, and contrary to popular belief, some of this would not be construed as premium in my opinion, but we'll take a look. And I do kind of like the Umbaran campaign, whatever that means. So what we need to do is to switch to a couple of other things, and there are some really cool designs you can do with this. I'm a fan of one of the nature ones, like something Almighty Nature or something, where you're literally just using wood to make your lightsaber. It's cool. But one of the achievements that we can get is actually just adjusting every part of your lightsaber at least once. So the material, I would say, is probably one of the most important components of this. So we'll go with, yeah, we'll go with this one, I think. And with that, with all premium content, we'll change that. I thought an achievement would pop. Well, not necessarily the case. There it is. Check it out. We're a sabersmith. So we'll be switching through our lightsabers as we see fit.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out.
Yep, there we go. Easy.
Tight fit, but this should work.
So, yeah, no inherent upgrades as far as strength is concerned regarding your color, but it's still fine and worthy of our time. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here for us. So let's go head on through over here and follow our new friend BD1. Now, hold left bumper to illuminate with your lightsaber. That's good to know. It's nice that it all of a sudden becomes more luminescent when we hold it up. And we have an examine. What was I looking to? Something around here. Where was it telling me to do that? BD1 is nowhere to be found. And Cal generally doesn't do things on his own. It's all BD1. Interesting. Oh, there we go.
Spines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Oh, believe me, every single patch of vines we find in this game will hold all of our weight and then some. Whew. All right, well, let's go head over here. And, oh, this looks dangerous. Maybe we should not proceed, right? I mean, we can't really go anywhere else. And BD1 is nowhere to be found. All right, let's do the done thing.
Yeah, I'm all right. Healing stim. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay. Here, hop on board.
There we go. That's the BD1 I know and love.
So, how'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
So, as you could probably have guessed, healing stims are incredibly important, and we can get upgrades to be able to not only increase the capacity at which we carry them, but also the amount they heal and the ability to restore the force with them. Anytime we decide to meditate and rest, our stim count will be reset, but again, enemies will respawn. And something that you're going to want to keep an eye out for are the potentials for shortcuts. Now we don't have to go all the way around to go back up to this area for whatever reason. We can now just take the rope, and it's real nice. So keep an eye out for that as we collect our first treasure.
Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
And our first item is, ooh, a new emitter, the Eno Cordova. Love it. All right, so it's gonna tell us about the lightsaber parts on the workbenches through the galaxy and on the Mantis, but I don't think there's anything else down there that we need to check out. So we could also just double check here. All of the red kind of indicates places that we can't do anything about at the moment. BD1 also gets upgrades, and that is mostly what is going to help us get through that. But let's keep on moving. Lots of areas we will not be able to visit quite yet. And look at him run.
We need to go. I can feel it.
I love how BD1 is he's just so excited, and he just runs off and does his own thing. So something that's probably going to kill a ton of people is the fact that you're going to see chests that we will not be able to get until the end of the game. It is kind of the worst in that sense because Metroidvanias just have the tendencies to tease you with that sort of thing. With BD1, he can scan downed enemies. That is, unless he's busy looking at where we need to go. And that'll get us additional experience. So definitely the first time you fight an enemy, make sure you scan them as quickly as you can. And oh, this guy, stop. And yeah, he's not gonna tempt me. That's fine. We'll just keep going this way. Oh, BD1, you would like me to, yeah, zip line over, I guess. Let's go to the Great Divide.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
Oh yeah, I guess so. So certain paths will be inaccessible to Cal until he possesses the right abilities. It's gonna bother me. So down, up, left, right, BA start. We're good. All right, so our next objective.
We gotta find another way.
Okay, well you want me to go down here. Interesting. So we're gonna have to find a way to get there, because unfortunately we're unable to proceed from this point. So let's see, oh, we can't go up that. Yeah, we have to go down this way perhaps. All right, so if you jump from above and the X prompt comes up, that means we'll be able to instant kill most of the time. So let's go and scan them up and find out that this is the almighty Bog Rat. And a good amount of experience, plus another treasure. Lovely.
Where are you going?
I love how he just hops in there and just digs around. It's so good. Oh, and a poncho material. Okay, this is hilarious. So Cal wears ponchos. This is the Bracca Scrapper outfit that we had earlier, but he gets a really nifty variety of things to wear. And on top of that, BD1 also can be pretty good. So yeah, this BD1 Premium, weird, I wonder why they called it that, is good to have. But because I have the deluxe version of the game, it does allow us to get an additional sort of paint palette swap for him. So we'll go with Crimson for now. And we can also adjust the Mantis if we want. Again, this is the Gold Squadron. Ooh, I want to play Rogue Squadron now. That is, I think, from the download, and this is from the deluxe edition, so, and patch, I mean, so we'll just go with this one for now. It doesn't really do anything, it's just for cutscenes and whatnot, but ponchos are hilarious, and at first I hated the way he looked in them, but then I grew to love and accept it, and it was good. More vines. Ugh. Go over here, and let's take a quick save, since apparently I've not been doing a good job of holding my own against these pests. Alright, resting is not required to save your progress, so thank you for letting me know. Do it anyways. So, stim canisters are also replenished, and we'll be good. Now, if I am not mistaken, we've got ourselves another force sense, so let's take a look.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.